Barack Obama ran a successful campaign based upon the premise of change. He consistently shaped his campaign and shared the message that in the future, things would not be like they were. He wanted persons to know that the future with him as president will be different than things had ever been under any other presidential administration. And we started to think about that word change just a few days ago. Now again, hearing the reports of the first day of school shooting at Perry Hall High School. And many of you, like me, were on edge as we heard how a 15-year-old young man by the name of Robert Gladden wrote on his Facebook wall, "First day of school, last day of my life." And then he proceeded to take a shotgun to school, along with 21 rounds of ammunition, presumably to kill others and then to kill himself. And we have to ask the question, is there interpreting the action and the thoughts of this teenager? What could have been done, Carl, to change his mind? And what was it about his present circumstances that had him so wound up, so on edge, so uptight, that he could not fathom being a part of his future, so therefore he thought his best option was to make the conclusion that nothing was going to ever change in his life. Nothing was going to get better. His problems would not be fixed. His reputation would not change. And his future would be nothing more than yesterday all over again. Whatever he was dealing with, he would have to keep dealing with it. And he could not handle in his mind for his future to also to be just like his present. He did not want to have to keep dealing with on tomorrow when he had been forced to deal with on yesterday and today. And maybe because he couldn't take being bullied any longer. I don't know. Maybe he just couldn't handle the pressure of being a teenager. Maybe he couldn't deal with the peer pressure of being in high school. Maybe he just couldn't bear dealing with issues that seemed to be just too much for a 15-year-old to have to handle. Bridget, can it be suggested that he could not see beyond his present? Can it be suggested that his vision of his tomorrow only included what he saw in his today? And I wonder this afternoon, how many persons in this sanctuary in overflow, watching by streaming faith, are having a difficult time seeing beyond their present? How many persons will come to church week after week, go to work day after day, wake up every day wondering if anything will ever change? Will I have a better grip or handle on my finances? Will my relationship ever get in there? Will my mind ever get clear of yesterday's abuse? Wow. Anybody here who can admit that sometimes it gets hard to see beyond your threat? You wonder if you will ever have any extra money. You wonder as you lay asleep in the bed at night if you will ever get back on your feet. You wonder if people will ever see you for somebody who you are becoming. You wonder if you will ever have a meaningful relationship. You wonder if you will ever be able to take care of your children and yourself. You wonder if you'll ever find a place of peace again today, or will tomorrow just be yesterday replayed over and over and over again? For many persons, every day has been the same. Can I paint a picture? Nothing different. Nothing better. Same problem, same question, same drama, same dysfunction, same circumstances, same foolishness, same pain, same issue, same people. The prophet, preachers, who pastored the Dexter Avenue Church in Alabama, and the heretical rights leader, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said that one of the greatest temptations in life is to become absorbed in one's circumstances. And there are many people whose vision turns inward and they can never see beyond their particular circumstances. And this normally, a.k.a. Robert Madden, turns into tragic consequences. And so therefore, the great burden of life is to master the art of looking beyond one's circumstances. Can I pause there? Can you help me put this in touch there? We said that tomorrow is going to be better. Can you just admit it, somebody? You can always be taught. You can always be struggling. You can always have to cry yourself to sleep. You can always be worried about if there will be food on the table, shoes, or babies. No! But tomorrow will be different. When you can look beyond where you are, can I hold you there? When you can look beyond where you are going will lead you from where you've been. When you can look beyond where you are, you will never get stuck with and won't want to be. The writer of this 27th Psalm, presumed to be David, one day while preoccupied with his circumstances, declared this powerful word. He said, despite what I'm going through, I am still confident of this, that I will speak the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. I gotta wait to heaven to get my change. There's a change coming. There's things about planning has allowed his mind and his spirit to trip back. And now remember days when his enemies attack, and as the great Charles Spurgeon has said, finds himself sinking in the rushing waters of the deep. David knows the anxiety of having present circumstances that are overwhelming, frightening, and oppressive, but yet he has to resolve to reach out to God. This is a great topic, and I'll pause right here because I believe that we are going to see beyond and make it beyond some of our present circumstances. The answer is in reaching out to God. You don't always have to wait for God to come to you. Sometimes you gotta have the guts to stretch your hand out. Sometimes you gotta have the guts to call the earth and say, God, I need you, and I need you now. I heard before, I need you now. Not tomorrow, next week, not next week. God, I need you to do something now. There's something that is in the era of post-modernity we cannot afford to miss, and that is God still works. I was just a joke right there. I said God still works. God still has an answer. God still fixes problems. God still makes a way out of no way. God still takes what the devil meant for evil and will use it in your favor. God will still bless you in a dry season. God can make streams in the living. I don't know what God will use in a bad season. Even when hell is